Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pastella28. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make your own jewelry organizer that has a marble background with a copper color arrow on it. So let's just get on with the video so that you can learn how to do it. Good, so to start off, I'm using this marbled contact paper and this piece of wood that I found in the rest section at my local hardware store. Then I'm just measuring out the length and cutting off some of the contact paper so that I can cover my piece of wood in the contact paper. So now I'm just peeling back some of the backing of the contact paper and placing the wood piece on and then peeling back the rest. Now I'm trying to smooth out the edges a bit, and then I'm cutting out the corners of the contact paper so that we don't have those rests that we don't need. Once I was that far, I just grabbed the sides of the contact paper and started to fold them up and around the piece of wood so that nobody can tell that it was actually a piece of wood. So that way it will just look like a piece of marble and it will look really chic and elegant. So I had some bubbles in the front which I still had to smooth out a bit, but it's no biggie. Then I'm taking some washi tape that I don't like because it's just going to act as a border for the arrow that we're going to draw. And then I'm just taping on and ripping off some pieces so that I'd have the outline of an arrow. And it took me quite a long time to do this, but you can just be patient and do it as big or as tiny as you want. And you can do it less perfect, you could freehand it, whatever you want. I just felt it was easier to use the washi tape. So then I also kind of moved it now, as you can see in the second video, because I didn't like it that far up. And then I just did the tip of the arrow, and in the back I did this feather kind of detail thing, and I still added tinier strips of washi tape to make I don't know, pieces that are empty in between. I mean, you'll see it later, so then you know what I'm talking about. Once you're done with the outline of your arrow, you are ready to fill it in and paint the actual arrow. So I'm using this acrylic paint in a coppery color, and I'm just applying this with an ordinary paintbrush. Now, because the contact paper is pretty silky and smooth, you may have to apply a few coats to make sure that your color is nice and opaque. Now we're moving on to the fun part, which is peeling off the washi tape and revealing your design. Because nobody's perfect, I took a paintbrush and dipped it in some nail polish remover and fixed up the arrow on the sides. Now my dad helped me to drill some holes on the top corners of the wood, and then I could take some of my white yarn and I threaded it through the holes, and if you're having trouble like I was, I took some tweezers and pulled it through. Then I tied a knot on each side and kind of held it in a triangle form so that I knew how much of the yarn I would need, and then I just threaded it through on the other side and tied a knot on the other side again. Now I'm gluing on some drawer knobs that I found at my local hardware store. I had a diamond, and I bought another diamond, and the other one I spray painted gold, so that was a little bit more different. And then I still had two of these other hooks. One was gold, and the other one was sort of a greenish brown shade, I'd say. Then I just took my hot glue gun and I applied some of the glue to the bottom of my diamond knob, and then I glued it on and kind of arranged the rest so I always knew where to place it about. Then I glued on the other gold diamond knob and then the other two hooks in the middle, and then you're done. Now I just hammered a nail into our wall and then hung it up in my room, and I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much because it's there to organize your jewelry, but at the same time it is room decor. So then here I was just taking some of my necklaces and I hung them up on the hooks to show you the finished result. So once you've done that, you are completely done with your gorgeous creation. I am so happy with how mine turned out, and hopefully you will be just as happy about yours, and hopefully you will recreate one of these for your room. You can also personalize it and use different contact paper, different doorknobs. You don't have to draw an arrow, you could draw anything on there. Now I really love it, and hopefully you recreate it, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Goodbye!